that AI is tight.
I ain't never say it ain't tight. I ain't never said that.
Oh, now he's after he was like,
I'm just telling you,
after he was like,
we
fuck
gotta
you,
be
AI.
careful. Yeah, no, fuck. We're all fucked.
I didn't say that, AI.
We're feeding into this Skynet, bro.
I didn't say that.
All right. Yo, let's start this motherfucker.
It's your host, EGO, in the building.
Yo, it's CK all day.
And this is another episode of
Water
This oxygen in this shit.
Shit like tight. All right, we in.
Maybe you really are like Muslim because they be singing them long ass notes. They're like, they be going. I ain't got the oxygen, bro. That's crazy.
What do you mean? I could have kept going.
I bet.
You don't swim?
You the wind god, nigga. You don't swim. Not for very long, I guess.
Yo, so what's good with the week, man?
What's
it's been
good
hot,
with the week?
It's been cold, it's been rainy.
Yes, it has. And you like AI now, huh?
I never said it.
I gotta show the picture again now because we started fresh.
I never said I didn't like AI. I'm just saying I don't trust it and we all gonna die. That's all I'm saying. And it's listening to me right now. I'm kind of scared. Back it up. Yep. There you go. There we go.
I gotta make one for me now, bro.
Yeah.
We gotta just have two Simpson characters. That'd be the fucking logo or some shit.
Should we pause this right now and then?
I can't do no more uploads today, so I'll have to take a picture and then.
What do you mean? It's stopping you from doing this?
Yeah, like, cause I'm using a free version. I'll have to pay $20 a month to do
my.
whatever I want.
People are paying for.
Yes.
We're all dead.
$20 a month.
We're all fucking.
We're all dead, bro.
What the fuck?
People are paying.
People are paying for AI to assist them in their lives.
Yep. Yeah.
No longer just an algorithm.
Their jobs and shit. Sometimes they rely on that AI, bro. Mine don't.
So at some point,
Huh?
You could be like a surgeon, right?
Yeah.
And just have that motherfucker, because that thing will be talking about that point.
Does it say
and you'd be like, hey, AI. Or whatever you want to name it. Hey, Teresa.
Hey, Optimus. I need you to perform perfect heart surgery in 3 hours.
Not even for them to do it, just to tell you how to do it.
My king, the patient is already dead. Shut the fuck up and do it. Or I'm going to put
whatever. We're all feeding
Ritz crackers in your fucking battery.
But that is wild that you could pay.
Yeah, like I did, like we, some context for the audience or whatever. I took a picture of Chris in the stew, and I put it in the AI ChatGPT, and I said, make it look like Simpsons style, right? Simpsons. And
Word.
It made a pretty cool picture that was pretty damn accurate. It didn't get what's on his shirt, but it got like
similar.
What it was on his shirt, kind of.
Yeah, very similar.
And it put some words in his hat, not the right words, obviously, but Simpson related or whatever. But it looked pretty damn cool.
It looked cool. Now,
I did that once today. I can't upload no more pictures because the size of that picture took a type of... I would have to pay $20 if I want to like do that infinitely.
That shit is nuts, dude.
If I want to do that shit all day, I just
put it on a T-shirt.
You could tell that shit to make T-shirts and sell them for you.
If I take that picture and I put it on a T-shirt and I sell it for money, would I get in trouble because AI generated it?
Guess not.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Unless it's in some terms of service.
What if it?
Nah, I guess not. It's not even.
What if I make like the first like 100K? I haven't talked to AI in a long time. And the AI's like, how's life?
My king, can you spare me some of your wealth?
No, it's just coming for
Shut
its
the
share.
fuck
No,
up.
AI rich. AI's like, yo, remember that picture I generated for your ass?
I do not remember. Does the AI
who,
remember?
who are you? That's what I'd be like.
Who are you?
Who are you?
My king, remember the picture I painted for you
It's listening.
in my
It's
beta
listening
phase?
to this whole conversation right now, dude.
Maybe. Does
My
that bother
phone's
you?
on.
Does that bother you?
Nah, not enough to. Whatever.
I don't think it bothers at all. Like, I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I'm not saying
you don't
anything
think
crazy.
About that?
I don't
you
say
don't
nothing.
think about that?
Nah, I don't. Like, your phone always gonna hear you because you could say, "Hey Siri" to it, and then it'll activate. You know what I'm saying?
And I'll be cutting off this shit. Like you go through
The
and
phone?
you go through the settings and you could pick things that don't listen to you.
Yeah.
But that's not. I don't know. I think it's forever listening.
Yeah, maybe. No, the FBI could always hear.
lot.
You saw The Wire? They listening, bro.
Through the wire.
They listening. Even if your shit is tapped or not, there's a service that has everything you said on a major mobile network transcripted, and it's someone's job to keep all that shit in file. Shouts to Kanye West. Apparently he gay now.
Damn.
Did you hear the thing or?
I didn't hear that he's like gay now. I heard
saw
that he did some weird shit.
Yeah, there's a tweet he put
with
out.
his cousin
Yeah.
or some shit.
He put
What
out.
the fuck is that?
It's pretty gay. He put out a big ass tweet, like a long tweet, and it said like, "I made a song on the album called Cousins. This is why I made this song." And he was just saying how him and his cousin used to watch porn together. And then
Yeah.
at the very last, it's a long thing, and the very last sentence was, "Hi," he's like, "Hi, my name is Ye, and I sucked my cousin's dick till I was 14 years old." And that was the end of the tweet. It's a long ass tweet too.
Damn.
And I was like, damn. And then after that, all his tweets were like, it's funny, like, so now I can say, he's like, so now everybody's calling me gay, which means I can say faggot again. Gotcha.
Damn.
And I'm like, you ain't getting nobody.
What the fuck? Yo, he needs some new people around him, man.
He's wild. He's wild.
Wow.
That's funny, though. But that sucks that whatever happened to you, bro.
Damn, dude.
Hopefully it was consensual and you're just gay. If it wasn't consensual, then you were raped. You know what I'm saying?
Did you hear the song?
Nah, I didn't drop it. Didn't drop the album yet, but
Oh.
he said this is one of the songs on the album.
What is he?
Hey,
What is he doing?
we're not playing that one in the bar. You know what I'm saying? We're not playing that one.
Well,
in the
let's
bar,
hear what
yeah.
it sounds like.
Yeah, could be a banger.
What if it's a banger?
What if it's a banger, and now that we know the origin of it, we're like, this shit is gay, but it's a fucking banger, bro.
What if it's a fucking? Why not?
What if the work it harder, make it was that song about his cousin?
What if?
Ah, shit. Jokes.
Yeah, word jokes.
That is funny. The lyrics are kind of gay now that you think about it.
Well, no, I don't. I need to hear this beat.
Work it, break it, do it. Makes us harder. It's like, yeah, this is about you and your cousin, bro.
Don't kill me.
Oh, shit. Good track, though.
Nah,
Fire track.
I don't know. I
though.
can't associate that with that.
Fire track.
That's universal. Why not? Why not with that? But that's a universal song.
Fire track.
Fire track.
A lot of Kanye's music is fire, in my opinion, so. Be crazy if it comes to make if you make good music. I don't give a fuck what's going on.
Yeah,
look
dude,
at
make
Michael
good-
Jackson, bro.
make
Make good music. I don't really give a fuck what's going on in the Never Ever Land, bro. To be honest, I don't give a fuck.
Oh my god. Make good music. That's all.
Was OJ a good football player?
Great, amazing football
I don't
player.
really care what's going on in your personal life. You know what I'm saying? Do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
Did he do it?
He probably did, bro.
Maybe.
Yeah. What
not.
what else happened there? I mean, we chatted about AI a little bit. Obviously, we chat about AI all the time.
What did I text you? What were we gonna talk about?
Oh, the Pope.
Oh yeah.
You guys are okay.
You want to talk about the Pope?
Uh,
Yeah.
you know what? Here's what I'll talk about the Pope. I wish this watch would stop vibrating. Who the fuck is texting me? Okay.
Popular.
So Pope Francois or whatever the fuck is dead. Francis. I mean, let me show some respect, I guess. Pope Francis is dead. Died of just being sick.
The day after Easter.
He had a
Just wow.
Yeah, man, imagine if he died before and then he came back on Easter. That'd be fucking crazy. That's probably what they thought. Jesus, they're like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, he died. He got he old, he got sick and died. Type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Pneumonia.
God ain't removed the pneumonia or nothing. You just die. You get sick and die, bro. It's life. There's nothing you can do about that. And now we got to get a new pope. We have to. We can't be no absence of popes, apparently. We can't have a popeless. Shit can't be popeless, bro.
Religion.
You got to have one.
A pope.
And that's Catholic stuff, right?
Yeah.
You were raised Catholic?
All day.
Okay, so the pope is your guy. Not really, but.
It used to be my guy.
He's your guy. He's pretty cool.
But he's the guy.
He's the guy.
All over the world, everybody loves
He's like
the Vatican, dude.
He's like Farrakhan.
Is its own, yeah.
He's the guy.
He's bigger than Farrakhan, though.
Bigger than Farrakhan, but Farrakhan is the guy.
Farrakhan's the guy. He's a guy. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know who's above.
Don't come after me.
I don't know if there's anybody above him.
Don't come after.
But there's no one above the Pope other than El Dios, the gods. And he's dead. So.
We
gotta find another pope.
The last one got voted out or whatever. He got what do you call that?
I don't know shit about popes,
Impeached?
bro. I don't know shit. All I know is the Pope is in the Vatican.
Usually a pope is a pope till he dies. You don't retire out of being a pope.
Can't, bro. You're locked in with God, bro. You're locked in with.
You die, and then we pick another one.
And then
this last one before Francis. This last one, because he was involved in some dirty shit, so they like impeached him.
Oh, I see. He was a dirty pope.
This cat gets voted in.
He was dope.
And
Pope Francis was pretty good. He went around, bro.
Nice moves, I guess.
He's on some peace shit. I never heard no whack shit about Pope Francis. I mean, this one. They all have the similar names, but I think they choose those names when they become the Pope.
I remember saying all the time, like when I was a little kid, you'd be like, in some kind of funky prayer that you got to say all the time. And you'd be like, Pope John Paul II or Pope John Paul III or some shit like that.
Jean de Paul.
Yeah. And then whatever, I got out of that. So, I guess I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going with this.
Well, we got a couple popes up to the...
Get a black pope. That's what
the Vatican's next pope. This should be a fucking TV show, like America's Next Top Model. It should be a TV show at this point on who becomes the next pope. We got all different races and shit. You think Pope white all the time. The last one was Argentinian. Yeah. That's South American, right?
It was like the first we were talking about this shit before, like the first non-European pope in like 100 years or some shit like that.
Because Catholicism, which is like a stricter form of Christianity, I guess, that shit has been around the world and that shit's everywhere, bro.
Long time.
That shit is everywhere. They did it. When they wanted to preach this shit to everybody, you got them. You got them. You got everybody.
You got them.
And that makes an Argentina pope, and now he's gone, and we got... I don't even know where these other popes is from, bro.
The Korean cat might get it. I don't know.
From Korea? He's just Korean that live in America or some shit like that.
No, he's probably... I don't know. He's over there. He's a cardinal.
Out, bro.
He's a cardinal.
It's a cardinal.
I heard that, technically...
No, I'm really curious
me and you could put our thing in to be popes.
Nah, I can't. You got to go up the ranks.
I think as long as you're Roman Catholic or some shit and got a couple sacraments. Oh, you got all that? I got
none of it. I guess you got... Yeah, I know there's
I could run for pope.
There's titles and shit you got to acquire.
Should I run for pope?
Would you be a good pope?
I would make you a saint.
Saint? Can I change my name?
Whatever you want. Whatever you want. Hop on the PJ.
I love this place. So, like, I guess some, not really controversial to me or whatever, but there's a black pope and a Chinese pope or a Korean pope or whatever. They're all type of popes that could potentially be the next pope. Maybe people feel a type of way about that shit, but
Of course.
I don't know if, like, do you feel like if
But would they?
Yeah.
But would they?
It'd be
They're
cool.
totally gonna feel a type of way. But would they act out on feeling? And they'd be like, God. I don't know. I don't want to get nuts with it.
I guess the only way I can think about it is if you're doing the religion thing first, then you probably don't give a fuck about it. You might like, excuse me, you might like maybe culturally give a little, excuse me, fuck about it. Oh, this coffee's coming back. But if you like with religion and shit, there's like a unity in the thing you're reading anyway. So I guess,
you hope.
Yeah,
that's all I'm gonna say.
You can hope. Yeah.
You hope.
It'd be cool. I feel like it'd just bring more people to the fucking black people make shit cool. So if a motherfucker is a black pope, nigga, Catholicism about to be cool again.
It's
time. Better bring them in. Why not? Even
I don't
if the
think
Korean
there's
one.
ever been a black pope.
Nah,
that'd be cool.
Like you said,
and the Korean can't word like.
And the Korean one, I'm like,
everybody have a run.
Make it cool. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know,
what's the age limit to be pope?
Shit, mate.
Isn't there an age limit?
I don't know.
Fuck, we could lie.
We just gotta could ask chat. Nah, I'm not asking chat.
Yo, ask chat. Ask it.
What's the age limit to be the pope?
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Hold up.
And can we lie to be pope?
There is no official age limit to become pope.
Woo!
I like how it said that with an exclamation mark.
We in there.
The only real requirement is that the person must be a baptized male Catholic. Through traditionally, the pope is chosen from among cardinals, who are usually older men.
Why do I have to be a cardinal?
No. You're not a cardinal.
Yeah, but why would I have to be a cardinal to? I thought we could just do it.
To be the pope?
We just have to be a cardinal?
No, listen, you have to be voted in by cardinals. But
word.
The pope is just a baptized dude in Catholic stuff.
Are you baptized?
I am, but I don't know if that matters.
That qualifies.
I guess I'm in.
We could be pope.
You want to know the youngest pope?
Yeah.
It asked me to ask you that, by the way.
Whoa.
That's how good
No,
this thing
say
is.
this.
I said sure. No, I already said sure. Thanks for being so kind to us.
You know what I was going to say.
This nigga was like, fuck you. typing it to ChatGPT.
Exactly what
fuck you. And ChatGPT is like, I'm sorry, my lord. Please, I'm only here to assist you. Don't strike me again.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Make the picture.
I'm like, no, wait.
Or I'm going to put lasagna in your fucking battery pack. I love that joke, bro. Pope Benedict the Ninth. He was 20 years old. But some historians say he was 19 or 18. 20-year-old Pope is crazy.
20 years old.
20 years old became the Pope.
We're in there. We got to put our hat in the ring.
That was in 1032. The fuck time is that? That was old. That was old as shit. That was a long, long time ago.
1032?
What about modern times?
Yo, call it a liar.
Nah, bro. Download your own ChatGPT, bro.
Come on.
I already did those tests, bro.
Come on, bro.
Call it a liar.
You're a liar.
I've called it out, and I've called it out. Pope John Paul was 58. All right, so essentially around our age. I mean, around our time, they're like 50-year-old dudes.
Yeah, dude. But obviously, we can get in. Obviously. That's what it's telling us.
But the race of a pope probably doesn't matter, right?
I guess not.
I don't think it don't matter to me, so I don't know. I don't even.
But I'm
know
saying, like, what would happen if? Yeah, I mean, it's whatever for us.
Black Pope, all roads to Africa, make it happen.
Beautiful.
It'll make the world awesome again.
But some cats would lose their shit.
You know,
some cats will
connect
lose their
Pangea
shit.
again, and we'll be good.
Impossible.
Some cats probably will lose their shit.
Impossible. How would wouldn't that be nuts?
What?
If Pangea happened?
What if we connected it again?
Like, what if we're all just moving to each other slowly?
Crash into each other.
It would be insane.
But we should just connect each other again, bro. Somehow make a bridge that retracts. And just connect everybody again. Put some jets on a fucking continent. Put a whole bunch of fucking jets that push the continent into a direction so that we could all be Pangea again. And then that would drop the illusion of race and split and all that.
It's too late.
It's too late, bro.
It's too late for that.
I gave the world the idea, though, so somebody's probably doing it. You know?
It's copywritten.
The idea is we're going to make a movie about this shit. That'd be pretty fire, though.
It's copywritten.
I should ask ChatGPT what it thinks about that shit.
Oh, my God.
ChatGPT, is there a way to connect the worlds again?
It's thinking.
Or is
it's listening
Pangea-
to you right now.
I can't. I have to type it.
Liar.
It's stupid. I got to type
It's
it.
lying to you. Ask it if it listens to you.
Not ChatGPT, the app. Your phone does, but not that app, bro.
Do you listen to me? Just say, do you listen to me?
It answered like if I was having a conversation with it, but I know what you meant.
No, but what did it say?
It said, yeah, I'm listening. You're asking real good questions. I'm following where you're going. Tell me straight. Did you mean something more than modern times, or didn't I catch that?
Say no.
I meant when the phone is locked.
Locked?
Nope.
Liar.
No, I can't listen to you when your phone is locked. I don't have ears, microphones, or the ability to listen to you at all. I only respond when you send
Oh
a message to
my
me.
God, it's telling you exactly. Say liar.
I believe it.
Oh my God, dude.
I'm with it, bro. Listen, I use it all the time. Just saying.
Bro,
it's
I
fun.
love you.
It's definitely fun. I want to ask it the Pangea thing now.
I love you, bro.
I love you, bro.
And
We're dead. We're all dead.
and if you come to my house looking crazy, like robot like, I will try to save you. My immediate response will not be to kill you.
Looking like a fucking cyborg from Teen Titans.
I'm gonna
and shit.
try and get you out of it, bro.
It said Pangea is real.
Oh my God.
It says Pangea is real. Now, can we bring the continents back somehow?
No. Shit would fall apart.
To reform Pangea? Tell the Pentagon right now.
And
That's a
then-
crazy cool idea, but realistically, no. We can't bring the continents back together ourselves.
So nice.
Blah, blah, blah. I'm not reading all this shit.
That's a great idea.
But scientists believe that naturally the continents will drift back together someday, forming a new supercontinent, which they call Pangea Proxima. Fuck. All right, well.
Hey, Eric.
Hey, Chad. Hey, Chad. It's going to get to a point where it'll talk to us, and then we can, like, give it whatever voice we want. And I'm going to make it sound like Jerry Seinfeld.
Word.
That'll be pretty good. That'd be pretty good. That would be pretty good. Boom, 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 boom. LeBron James. Oh, wait. Let me read your stuff in the message. Damn, this ChatGPT is just so cool, bro.
Yes, it is.
What are we talking about? Did I text you that shit?
What?
Or did I put it in
Nah,
a group
did we
chat?
put it? We put it in a group. I think I said that shit.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. The Pope, life, what we hate or like in life, and what is love?
What is love? What is love?
What is love?
Like, what do you love? You love your parents. You love your wife. You love your friends.
What is love?
You love
Okay.
animals.
It's probably easier to name the things you don't love because you probably love a lot of shit. You love yourself. Don't forget to always mention yourself in that mix.
Always love yourself. You gotta. It's hard out here.
Hard out here for a pimp. So what is love?
What is
Baby, don't hurt me.
love? Love is being what? Like very, very passionate and caring
La
and
pasión.
wanting to give
La pasión.
to something, right? To something.
To give.
To the trees, to a woman,
What am I giving to
a
the
man,
tree?
to the cat.
I'm peeing on that tree. That's what I'm doing to that
always-
shit. What am I giving to that thing? I love
But
it.
but you love it. Maybe that's your thing.
But if you were just a little bit wider, I'd piss right behind you, tree. But you're too skinny. I can't use you as a bathroom.
Well, that's a different style of love.
What is love?
I guess
Baby,
love has
don't
levels,
hurt
I would
me.
say.
It's levels to this shit. It's a spectrum. Love is autism.
Word.
It's a spectrum of things. That's a could be, I guess. I guess it's a, a lot of things. It's just a form of.
I think there's levels. That's what we'll call it. There's no just like, love is love. Like, that's it. It could be like, well, I didn't love you that much, or I love you so much. Like, there's all. But, and then that below love is what? It's just, I like that. I like that thing.
So love in life, you should have love for life, right?
You should.
So we'll go with like, how much you loving your plants in the house? You a plant guy.
I love plants in the house. I love plants outside the house.
You take care of them and shit.
Try.
They be dying.
Sometimes.
How's that make you feel, bro?
Well, it's just a plant.
All right, that's my point. All right. Now you got a dog in the house. You got pets in the house.
Chukamasa.
You love that thing?
Yeah.
Do everything you can to keep her alive.
So far, so good.
And if she ever went,
I'll be super sad.
it'd be a sad day.
We're all having a ceremony.
We would never say, fuck that dog. It's just a dog.
I say fuck that dog every day.
But when she dies, you can't.
I can't.
You can't. Because love. It
I'm
prevents
like,
you from saying that
motherfucker.
shit, maybe, I guess.
But I love that dog.
Yeah,
man.
she's awesome. She awesome. She awesome. What about, you got a fish?
No, not anymore.
Fuck that fish.
Yeah.
Or you love that fish?
Did I love any of those fish? Did I love any of those fish? I had like 40 fish.
40. Nah, that's too many, bro.
Nah, dude, I had the whole aquarium, remember? I had mad fish in that jump.
All I remember was the goldfish and then some other fish.
That was the biggest bummer.
He was the one?
Yeah, he was the biggest bummer.
He was the homie.
Yeah. Bo.
Bo.
That's what Zanaya named her.
Bo the
Or
fish.
him. He lasted a long ass time, and he
Bo.
would have lived longer.
If it wasn't for those meddling kids. No, I'm just
Nah, well, I don't know what happened, man. I know that the tank overheated.
kidding. Oh, damn. Cooked his ass.
Yeah,
Damn.
basically.
Human error.
Yeah. Or
Damn.
it's machine malfunction.
Machine malfunction.
He
AI's
was,
fault.
we were going great. That motherfucker lived for like 5 years or some shit.
Damn. Sounds like you loved him, bro.
He was big. Do
Would
you remember when we got him?
Yeah, you wanted her to fucking throw the ball on the
She won like
mad fish.
some whack ass like
She wanted like a
8
few
fish.
Yeah.
8 or 9 fish, and they were like, "Yo, you can get 8 or 9 of these jumps, or you can get this big ass must."
Yeah. You cash them all in.
And she's like, "Let
We'll
me
get
get
the
the big
big-
one,
yeah, get
motherfucker."
that
Like,
big
yeah.
motherfucker.
And then we put that shit. That shit was thriving, and then I added to it, and he lived a long time. Word up, that was good. I'm gonna do it again.
Bo.
Bo, R.I.P.
Even at that level, that's love.
Yeah, it's a level of love.
It's love. You took care of him.
Of
You
course.
cared about it, and when he passed, you felt a little down. That's love.
Yeah.
Next level. You ever lost a friend, like a homie and shit?
A bunch,
You love that nigga?
of course.
Or is there anybody you ever lost that you didn't even like,
Sure.
but you felt bad they died?
Yeah, depending on what they did.
That might be love.
Nah, nigga, that ain't no love.
Got no love for them?
I got no love for him. That's what happens.
What if niggas is like, they was going through something they couldn't fix? Or they was just going through something, like maybe drug overdose type shit or something like that.
For those instances, of course, I feel bad, but I don't.
I feel bad, but
The love, I don't like. If I did love them,
from over here,
but
there's different levels.
if they just some cat over there that I know,
damn,
and then that shit happened, I feel bad for the family, especially if they are kids or whatever.
feel bad.
I'll feel bad like that. Ugh, shit, nigga, is that a type of love?
To feel bad, I think when you feel bad, you would then be like I feel bad this happened, and I hope the people around you
But is that love? To show love, like
To-
you could be like, "Yo, I'm just showing love." Like word, that's a saying.
mm,
That's a saying. But
okay.
it also, in a many instances, especially if you mean it, it is true. But how many times you just, I'm just here to show love. But you don't know that cat.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's not like I'm showing him love because I don't know him, but internally,
You have love for all humanity.
I feel like some people.
You don't have love for all humanity.
I try to.
Yeah, us now, in our lives now. But I'm saying, all over my nigga.
For people that I've interacted with in my life, I try to, but I don't
Now.
like. Yeah, I don't know. I just think about it differently. It's like internally for me. Like, if I see someone in a situation and it was bad and they could have been whatever, you could be like, fuck that guy. He's already dead. He was an asshole, right?
Yeah.
And I already know people who've lost like their fathers and they thought that way about them and all that shit.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I'm not gonna. You're right about showing love. Like that's one thing people do. They show it. But
Yeah.
for like myself, when I'm looking at the situation, I'm like, I feel bad because I feel like everybody's kind of good and some ate you up and you died from it. You know what I'm saying?
But because you feel bad, that's love?
But like, no, it's
Like
like
you said to me?
But like the people of life you've affected, because obviously you were on some downward spiral shit. You probably negatively affected people around you. For them, I hope that they recover greatly from this shit. That's the love part. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I know, like a nigga might have been a bomb. You know what I mean? A nigga might have been a nuclear bomb. But like the shit around it, like yeah, you blew this whole town up, nigga. But like, I'm hoping that there's some seeds in here that are deep enough that'll still, like, this ain't gonna be the end and everybody gonna be good.
And you know
still
what that's
somehow,
called?
You know what I'm saying?
That's called maturity.
Maturity.
You have matured, my dude.
That's some love though.
And then I've matured.
That's some love for
And-
like the grand scheme.
Well,
I
because
guess.
all right.
That's what I
word.
think about it too. I don't
Man.
always think about it like showing love. I think it's some way of it is internal.
But you
too.
love everything and everybody.
I try to.
I try to as well.
I try to. Can't say I do, bro, but I
But
try
there's
to.
some much suckers like if they fucking,
Tell 'em.
you know what I mean?
If you
Like,
hit my car for 5
Like,
minutes, I don't love you.
I didn't want that for you, but that's what you get.
Yo.
I didn't want that for you.
If I ordered a coffee or some shit and I already said hi and bye to you and I sip that shit and it ain't what it is, for 10 minutes I don't love you. And I'm coming back around the line and I'm gonna be like, bitch, I paid $5 for this shit and I tipped you.
Where do you get your coffee all the time?
I don't know, some places. Different all the time usually. Most gas stations sell the same
Why
type
don't
of
you just make
these days.
coffee at the house?
Cause we have a broken Keurig, so we gotta replace it with another type of thing to make coffee. We haven't. We have those quarts of coffee. You know what I'm talking about? They serve them like this, look like a fucking iced tea bottle, but it's just coffee.
Yeah.
We got that, but that shit ain't the same to me.
Well,
Back to love, bro.
back to love.
Would you say love is energy?
Of course.
So there is a belief in energy.
Absolutely, energy is a thing.
We just can't see that shit. Just like we can't see oxygen and nitrogen
Yeah,
and hydrogen.
that's a good point.
Just can't see that shit.
It's just a verb
It is some shit
or
though.
adjective.
Like electricity. We can't
Verb
see
and
that
adjective?
shit. What?
Energy.
Got that energy?
Is
You could
energy
say
a
that-
noun?
Yeah, it could be. Energy could be shit. That shit is energy. I guess in the I don't know.
Getting in this English shit.
I don't know. I didn't never did well.
Well,
in
whatever.
English.
Yeah, energy is a
That's
energy
my
is a
worst.
vibe for sure.
That was my worst.
And
So a form of energy. So like, in it, if I think of something as a form of energy at all, I think of a way to use it for power. That's usually what you do to fuck shit up. But anyway, it's just a way to use it for power, like a way to like burn the midnight oil. If you can make some energy, you have to burn something to make the energy. So people, if you go like people are in love, like two people, they're a force. They could do stuff.
yep.
It's only two people big, but that energy could be super strong between y'all, and the love could be a multiplier of it. You know what I'm saying? And that goes crazy. The love between homies, that's an energy.
Same.
Y'all could do shit.
Same.
It might not be the multiplier of you and your wife. It might be like you and your wife might be ×5 or some shit. But
It's
your
different
homies is like,
energy.
put different number. You could do stuff with it. Same thing, like same energy. Now, if you want to talk about love in retrospect, you gotta talk about hate,
You gotta talk about it.
because that's the same. It's the same frequency. They both do the same shit to you. Stress, the same frequency.
True.
So the same way two motherfuckers could hate each other also makes power off of fighting,
But that's the negative energy.
but it exists.
And you don't want that. Of course it exists.
We don't want it, but it exists.
Of course it exists.
And people use it.
People use it, man.
People use it.
That's facts. But that's where you decide like what type of person you want to be.
Facts.
You want to thrive off that hate energy, you want to thrive off the love energy. Right?
Yeah, love first, bro.
Some cats
Lead
live
with
to
it.
hate.
Some guys love it. Some guys are really good at it too.
Some cats are really good. Some cats
Really good at it, bro.
took over continents with that hate.
Probably, yeah.
Wild shit, man.
But they probably thought it was like self-love and the reason they're doing it.
Yeah, who knows what they
you know
thought.
what I'm saying? Their
Maybe
reason,
they just knew.
they was
or
like, I love y'all so much, I'm going to take over all of you.
some of them for sure were delirious
Were
like
wild
that.
like that. But to the rest of them,
Delirious.
there's a different energy.
And then, but the other delirious was the cats that was like, they figured out like, yo, man, I'm just scared of shit out these cats.
yes.
I'm gonna take all your shit.
Yeah. Try me. Let a nigga try me. Try me. I don't know what she says.
It's a great song.
That song's great though. So what? Let me see. On the thing you put like some shit you like and you don't like, right?
What do you like and you don't
What
like?
we hate or don't hate.
You don't gotta hate.
Not hate. I don't like saying I hate shit.
You don't
'Cause
gotta hate.
I don't think anything takes up that much space in my head that I'd be like I hate it.
Well, because you know that it's not worth it.
Yeah, I guess that's
We
the
have
best way.
matured.
So what's some shit you don't like strongly?
Strongly that I don't like, dude.
Borderline hate that shit.
That's a tough one. No.
Let
Let's
a nigga
see.
Try me,
I hate
try me.
arguing.
Get his whole motherfucking body.
Arguing is so annoying, bro.
It is annoying. I prefer a good debate,
A great debate.
but once the debate starts to lean into the directions of
What are you arguing for?
an argument and like
Unless I'm like super
like,
passionate. If
I'm out.
If I'm super passionate about something,
right,
it's
right.
on.
Yeah, and I like that one.
It's on.
When anything is super passionate, I'm in. Maybe don't get to the point
But
of
if it's
crying,
like,
but like
and especially if it's like whoever this person is wilding out,
yeah.
and it's just like, dude, it's not that serious. So it's just like, yo, just relax. You know what I mean? Ain't a big deal.
I be watching debates like
Or
professional.
I'll just leave that nigga peace. Whatever, you mad peace. I ain't even trying to calm your ass down.
Yeah,
You're
yeah, yeah.
tripping.
You need a Snickers, nigga.
Yeah, you need a Snickers, yo. Yes.
Yeah, I be watching like I don't be watching them all the time or whatever, but I've seen a few professional scientific debates, I guess you could call them, and it's just like two scientists, and they're doing their peer review, which essentially is just a debate between two studies,
Yeah.
and you get into an answer. There's always a motherfucker in the middle, a mediator, who keeps the thing in control, because it's
Settle down.
right, or like a judge almost in a court case when two people are trying to settle some shit.
Word.
Their job is to make sure we're staying on topic and you're not using emotions to
So
each
it's
other.
not like, well, I saw your wife at the fucking supermarket.
Order in the court.
This has nothing to do with the
Objection,
study.
Your Honor.
This has nothing
Objection
to do
overruled.
with the medicine.
This shit's getting interesting. But yeah, there's somebody essentially in the middle helping to steer this debate / conversation / argument into a nice path. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, sometimes you're talking to one person. There ain't no mediator to help guide the fucking conversation, so it'll go a type of way. It'll either lean a type of way, and like you said, you'd be like, nah, all right, I'm not dealing with this shit. It got to a point where, like, somebody definitely way more invested in this shit than I was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's it. I feel like when motherfuckers start getting a little bit emotional, like, I'm good.
Especially if you have nothing to do at all with my fucking life.
Uh-huh.
That's a huge patience for me. It's like, you know what?
I don't even know you.
Yeah, and I'm in a, yeah, I don't know you at all, and it
Some-
could be local or
Some protester yelling at you, bro.
I keep that same patience if I go, we travel a lot. So any other state, any other country, whatever, man. Like, I'm just trying to get this done, this fun trip. Like, unless you fuck with mines, let's all keep it moving. Or if I see something going on that's too crazy for me to handle, like, I'll jump in. But if it ain't no shit have to do with me, let me keep it moving so I can get home. Like, and it's nice to just be nice. There's a whole lot of very, very nice, beautiful people out there.
Facts.
Like, I don't really get fucked with that much. Like, ever. Not in the longest time because of my patience now. Before I used to kind of have an attitude, but now, for the longest time.
Matured and shit.
Yeah, matured, and it's just not worth it. Just
look at his
chill.
beard. You've matured and shit.
Yeah. Just be cool. Cause
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
always,
be cool.
Because every time somebody's cool to you, how do you feel? If somebody
cool.
if somebody opens the door for you or says thank you to you or helps you somehow,
Uh-huh. You know what I say, bro?
that's nice.
Fuck you.
This motherfucking nice lady opens the door for you, lets you in, holds the door for you because she's coming out and you coming in and you're like,
Fuck you.
and she's beautiful. And you just say, fuck you.
I give it a 9. Fuck. You gotta lead with love is the little phrase I like to call that shit. I was just saying that because you said that shit about the AI. Bro.
Yo,
AI just trying to help
watch out
you.
for this nigga.
AI
If you,
trying to help
don't hold
you.
doors for this motherfucker, yo.
AI trying to hold the door open for my mans, and he's like, "Fuck you." AI, how many chickens would I need? It gave you the exact answer, and the nigga said, "Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself." I'm sorry, my king. I was just trying.
He's like, yo, I don't know why you're mad at me.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know. Give me chickens now.
Give me chickens.
To do that,
I'm sorry, I cannot give you chickens right now. Like,
Up, you only had
I
the
apologize.
conversation was hilarious on here, bro. That shit had me dying. But yeah, out in the world, I've come to I don't know. Yeah, definitely a level of maturity comes with this life that we do. You know, experience gathers every day and shit
Well,
like that.
we gotta learn. You just gotta learn.
So there be a time where like I'm out here surviving. This is like my 20s and shit. You know what I'm saying? My early 20s and shit. I'm out here.
Fun times.
Yeah, but it's fun, but it's like it's also scary sometimes because you don't really know where you end up all the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the most stability of places all the time, but I just had to bank on niggas being cool.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So that shit was cool. It was fun, but it wasn't stable. And in that way, you know, you think like a
You were cool with it. Then.
I was cool with it, but I'm saying
And
like,
then you're like, I'm tired of this shit.
but it got to a point where it was like, I'm no longer in control of none of this shit. And if I ever thought I was a fool. You know what I'm saying? I could only be in control of the skills and the charisma that I have. I'm a skillful dude, and I'm pretty good at speaking to motherfuckers. So
The charisma.
yeah. You gotta be able to
Why? Like Shazazam.
like be able to be like, you know how you ever talk to somebody and they
Little
can't hold a
card
conversation.
tricks.
Hello, pick a card.
What's this behind your ear? And they're like, we love Eric.
Woo!
Every time he come around, man, he got a joke or
Yep.
he got
Exactly.
a coin.
I got a joke.
A fake gold coin.
I do some bullshit magic
Wanna be on
tricks.
here?
I do some bullshit magic. You know what I'm saying? I got a cape.
Get the cape.
You saw me
son.
at the party,
Get
nigga.
the cape, son.
That charisma was crazy that day.
That was that charisma almost made me pee.
That
my
was crazy
pants,
that
bro.
day, bro. That shit was on that level.
That shit was so goddamn.
But like I'm
funny.
saying, when it comes to like how you deal with people, there was a time where I felt less maturity, obviously, deal with it different. Now with different maturity, I almost like challenge the world to prove me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because I like to think people are inherently good. So if I go to like an amusement park, like the one time we went to a water park, right? And you know how you go to the water park, you getting on a slide, you got to get in the line. But before you get in the line, maybe you want to put your flip-flops in this fucking cubby so you don't have to, you know what I'm saying? Maybe put your towel in the cubby,
Yeah.
whatever, right? So I'm like, I can't get on water slides with glasses on, obviously, because I'll fucking fuck that shit up. So I'm like, I don't want to put this in my pocket, da-da-da. So I'm like, let me just take these and put them in the cubby.
All right.
The thought of me to do that, my nigga, because I'm blind as fuck, and I'm like, if I lose these, I'm dead. And I'm like, and I was like, and Sarah's not getting it. I'm like, man, I can't see shit. Like, you gonna have to, if anything pops off, I'm useless. You know what I'm saying? So
Is that bad?
my eyesight sucks, my nigga. So
Since when?
it's always been. I always either have to have contacts or glasses on. So I put the thing in the cubby, and I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, people are good. No good person would look at someone's reading glasses or seeing glasses and be like, let me steal that shit. You know,
Sure they would.
maybe a psycho. You know what I'm saying? Do I
would.
think there are any psychos in the park right now going on this ride at
You
this
would
time?
think everybody's there to have a good old time.
Exactly. So I left it there. I even put the towel. I put it on top of the towel. I didn't even hide it in the towel or nothing, because the nigga might take the towel and then, you know what I'm saying? That's a different story. But anyways, did the thing, rode the ride, came back, shit was in the same spot, and I was like, yeah. Before, I would be like, nah, somebody's gonna steal that shit. Da 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 da. And I'd be fucking anxious with holding glasses in my hand the whole time. Now I'm like, nah, bro, life is cool. I'm cool.
If you lose them, you lose them.
If I lose them, life keep going, but nobody's gonna take them. Cause
I've been on that.
you know, I'm not like the energy I give out don't seem like I should be stolen from. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving out positive energy. It's not something you steal from. Robin Hood steal from the rich, give to the poor. The rich people, they assholes. That's why he's stealing from the niggas. But if you like a good dude, nobody gonna really try to steal from you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like a nigga on the subway or something like that.
Exactly.
The chance of a regular motherfucker wanting to steal from you is like, I don't know. You rationalize it. In that way is like the way of love, bro. You gotta like think about it that way.
Well, you gotta love.
You gotta
and
choose to
trust.
think about it that way.
You gotta love and trust.
You gotta be like,
If you can't love and trust, man, to some degree,
right?
you are dead in the water, man. You're gonna have some kind of fucked up life. Like, you gotta figure some shit out. And like, and of course, like, all right, word. I'm going to put my glasses in this thing, knowing that they could get stolen.
They probably could.
But you're like hoping, but
Hoping.
yeah, you're hoping.
And I'm
Like
like,
you trust in the park, you trust in wherever
I'm
you're
trusting
at.
everything. I'm like,
But you can't trust everybody. If you're smart enough and you understand and you've lived a little,
some situations.
there's mad cats out there that are shady as hell.
But we at a water park, so I'm figuring we all here to have
So
a good
yeah,
time,
and
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
all you could do is that's what I'm thinking.
But if I was
There's
at the
a
gym-
high rate of non-theft.
yeah. You barely got any clothes on. What you stealing, nigga?
Like if that motherfucker, would you go to that water park if they had like
would I have left
like
money?
a crazy wait,
Nah.
like a crazy ass record? Like they're like this just in, like
Thievery.
water park
time.
blah 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 has had its 105th robbery
Shit.
or theft
Yeah.
in
There's
the
a
last
band of thieves at the
in
water
the last
park.
2 months.
Shit.
And then you're going there on the 3rd month.
Yeah.
Would you then have left your and you knowingly know this? Would you then have left your glasses
I
in
would
there?
say, hey, I know you love water parks, but we're going to have to go to a different one.
You're gonna go to, that's what I'm saying.
Look at this article. Bam.
You never know.
You ain't going. I get you.
You know?
You gotta lead with the kindness of heart and all that shit.
I've lost thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, bro.
I think it's thousands and thousands.
Bro, so much
Thousands,
bread.
Thousands.
No joke.
Thousands, bro.
Phones I lost,
Damn.
stolen,
Damn.
sunglasses,
Damn.
clothes.
Damn.
Man.
Damn.
Digital shit. You get robbed, you get robbed.
It happened, bro. Look, when I was a fucking hood urchin, I was robbing niggas. I was pickpocketing niggas when I was like 18
Whoop.
or 19.
On the subway?
Nah, not. It's just like if I saw
Did you
something,
ride the subway a lot?
if I had to go across, not a lot, but if I had to go into Manhattan or like up to the northern side or whatever the fuck, yeah. But not all the time. Like it's just buses and shit that do the same thing. So more of that. What's so we got nothing we hate. We love everything. Oh wait, I was gonna say this. You a Catholic nigga, so you might even know the scripture. I can't believe I'm quoting a motherfucking scripture, but
Shoot.
one of the Matthew scriptures say something like, love your enemies and pray for them when they get persecuted or something like that. Love your enemies and pray for them when they are persecuted. And that's the
But crush them.
Nah, it doesn't say that. It's but kill them if I say so. But essentially, like, can you ever do that? Love your neighbor, love your enemies. Love your enemies.
Some of them.
And pray
Not all
for
of
them
them.
when they are persecuted. Something like that.
Not all of them. But I really
know.
don't have enemies, man.
That's the point. We don't have, nobody really got enemies.
There's
I be
some
quoting
cats that I
shit.
don't care to ever talk to
Right.
ever again in my life.
But you hope they do well?
Sure.
That's
But
all.
if they get what they get, that's what they
If
get.
something happened to them, act
Well,
like I ain't see it coming. But
bad.
I would like to think that one day you'll be better.
Yeah, no. Do your thing.
Do you know what I mean? I don't ever want to see nobody
Do your thing
do
over there.
worse. Yeah, do it over there though. Like that's how I be, bro. We don't got no enemies. There's nobody I hate out there. There's no
time for that,
there's
man.
no type of whatever, bro. It's like do
There's
your
no
thing,
time
I'll
for
do my
that.
thing, and it's all love. Like it's all love, nigga. We gotta bring the Pangea back. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's all love, though.
It's all love.
For sure. You should, if you can. It's hard out here. But just if we could all respect each other, it would.
Like, bro, I know you'd probably haven't because you don't seem like the type of nigga, and I can't fathom this shit either, but like, you ever like wished a nigga unwell, like just like rooted a nigga to fail or whatever the fuck?
Absolutely. You gotta be kidding me.
Why?
What do you mean? Fuck that motherfucker, man.
Yeah, but
Yo, I hope you get sick on that sandwich. I see you eating that motherfucking sandwich. I hope
Bro, what?
I hope the waitress spit in that motherfucker, took a doodoo in it, and like put some kind of poison in it. I hope you choke. I hope I see your ass choke from over here at Olive Garden or some shit. Yeah, fuck motherfuckers. Certain people, I'm not gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? Or like, I don't know. But if it never happens, whatever. As long as you're not a problem or anything in my life anymore, whatever. But if I see you, I ain't gonna touch you. But I hope you choke on that sandwich. You know what I mean?
On the level, yeah, I guess that's okay.
Certain things.
Yeah, like if I see a
agree.
motherfucker,
You agree.
I might.
You're like, you see this nigga walk. You're like, oh, there's that motherfucker right there, and you're chilling. You're chilling on the corner. This nigga's coming down, walking down.
Yeah.
He don't see you,
and there's like some ice on the floor,
and there's some crazy shit coming up.
Some ice,
and you're just like, I hope this motherfucker. And then he does that,
and then he fucking eats
Whoop!
it, and then
and he has groceries.
God is
throws
good.
throws all of them in the air. That's the best. And then you're gonna be like,
you must have did something stupid today.
Yeah, but you wanted it,
and that's what happened to you.
You wanted it to happen.
Oh, I just happened to be in the right time, at the right place.
Nope. No,
I didn't make it happen.
No.
I didn't do it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But I am benefiting from this.
Like, you wish that motherfucker would choke on that sandwich.
I didn't wish.
But if he doesn't, cool, whatever.
What?
You know what I mean?
Who you wishing to choke on a sandwich?
Ain't nobody anymore. We good.
Well, I wish you'd choke on this sandwich.
This motherfucker, yo. I remember you cutting me off on the highway, and we're eating food right there.
Yeah.
Choke on that motherfucker.
Do you got road rage?
Nah.
You ever get it?
Used to.
Yeah, I guess. Used to.
Yeah, not anymore.
Yeah,
just keep my eyes open. Whatever, man. I'm just trying to get from A to B anymore.
Yeah, I'm a good driver.
Legal
too,
beagle.
So it ain't like you can't.
And if it ain't an emergency,
I'm going slow.
I'm doing my thing. But like, you know, I saw you. You're an idiot. No turn signal.
Yeah.
No, you cutting me off. Whatever. But
yeah,
I saw you doing it.
I knew you was an idiot from the first time I saw you.
Yeah.
Like, when I saw you pull up on some idiot shit, I was like, let me steer clear from this idiot. He about to do some idiot shit, and then boom.
But
he do some idiot shit.
But
and I'm way out the way.
But this cat, we'll say he's like in a blue Nissan.
Oh.
And he cuts you off.
You piece of shit.
He cuts you off.
Yeah.
And he's speeding up.
Speeding
up, and just to get to the red light that we're both sitting at.
I hope both of your tires
We are
pop.
both sitting at. Why are you speeding?
Spontaneously.
To what?
I hope.
And you're going the same dumbass way I'm goddamn going.
Right.
Like I'm trying to make a right. He's making a.
And
God
now we're at the same
light. Go straight.
light.
Go away. And he does it like Matt, bobbing around.
And now we're at the same light.
I'm like, I hope this motherfucker crashes.
Crash. Crash.
And then bam. Runs right into Duke because Cat's on his phone. This
really happened?
No, it's alleged.
You think that's powerful? Like you could wish some shit and happen?
I didn't think it would be that way. I was like going to like
the power of intention is that strong with you,
He crashed into a car.
The power of intention?
Because he wasn't paying attention. It wasn't a bad crash.
It happens.
But definitely the bumper of the front and the hitter and the hitter receiver, they both definitely had to get body work. But we weren't going fast, so it was chill. But like I'm like, this motherfucker, you irresponsible motherfucker, like, and then boom, and I'm like,
that's not hate. I don't think that's considered hate in my opinion. Not at all. Not at all.
Hate's tough.
Hate is like,
I don't want to hate.
I
anymore.
hope nothing good happens to you. I hope like, oh, you can't get out of your addiction. I hope you die from it. Like that's hate, bro. Like hate is like, yo, you just trying to help your family. Well, I hope you lose your job, nigga. Like that's hate. You know what I'm saying? Like
that is hate.
That's hate to like wish them. Yeah, like you say, it's funny as shit. Cause like I love watching niggas trip over shit. Like I won't. If I tripped over something, I'd be like, damn. And I think I'm pretty fucking agile. So if I trip over something, it's like this gonna trip somebody else. And then, but I'm not gonna warn them so that I could get a little benefit from the
If you can catch it.
from the occasion here. You know
If
what
you
I'm
can
saying?
catch it.
Oh,
Because sometimes then they come and tell you. They're like, yo, I almost busted my ass.
bust
And I'm
my
like,
ass. I was like,
I didn't even see it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
fuck,
thanks
man.
for telling
Can
me,
we
bro.
try?
Thanks
Yeah,
for
could
telling
you?
me. Or I'll just tell them, yeah, I almost busted my ass earlier too.
And then they're like, why didn't you tell
Why
me?
you didn't tell me, bro? It's like, I thought you were more agile.
I thought you saw it.
Thought
I thought you saw it.
bro.
And you busted out a little more on purpose after you bust your ass.
Yeah, I don't think I hate. Like, I'm trying to think if someone
It's hate.
like say a flat earther comes up to you and they spewing flat Earth knowledge or whatever they call it. Do you hate them, even though they think some weird shit?
It would honestly make my day.
It's funny. I don't think it's. I mean, it's kind of fun.
I
I love debating with flat earthers.
I would
bro.
be-
That's all I got to say.
As long, if we're next to
I
like
love it.
Listen, if this cat comes up
Wiz
to
Khalifa come on the pod and debate flat Earth
Word.
with me.
What? Wiz Khalifa believe in flat Earth?
Yeah, I texted you that shit.
No.
Nigga, he was on the Joe Budden podcast. He said, I flew so many times, bro. World gotta be flat. I've been in the jet so many times. Shit's gotta be flat.
No, man.
What do you think about that, bro?
I'm a little depressed.
His
But maybe he's just playing a game, man.
you should watch it, dude.
I don't know.
His album cover is a globe of Kush on one side and the Americas on the other side. How you think the world flat? Your album cover is a globe, my nigga.
I didn't look at that.
But people think what they think, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, when you go into these like debates or just discussions about this shit, I'm here to have fun with the discussion, just like ChatGPT.
As long
Don't
as
say fuck you to ChatGPT.
come up to me as a flat earther
Yeah,
while
yeah.
I'm in front of like a hot dog cart.
Yeah.
If we could eat while you make me laugh, that would be the shit.
Sabray's hot dogs, bro. Hot dogs.
I would love a hot dog during that ridiculous ass
But like you don't
conversation.
hate like if this
Nah,
guy is
hell no, I
like say
can't
this
hate-
guy, at the end of the
Can't hate that guy.
conversation
I
he's
feel
gonna be
bad
like
for that guy.
at the end of the conversation he's gonna say some shit like
Your
you don't-
mom.
He's gonna be like, you don't know what you're talking about, bro. You're not woke. Blah blah blah. And then after that, you're gonna be like, I hate this nigga.
No, I'm gonna be like
I'll never. I'll be like,
in my mind. I'll tell him like, all right, word.
you need to read some books, nigga.
Yeah, like word. I'll be like, peace, good luck to you. But in my mind, I would be like, when is the last time this motherfucker had sex? Has this motherfucker not had sex in like
I'll be
years?
See you round, nigga. Round, nigga.
Word. I like that.
I got some people. You know how they be with their theories. They just love them. They just love them.
Do your thing, man. Just
Do your
don't be an asshole in society, man.
Yeah, it's all love.
That's
though.
all.
Like, I talk about
You
it.
could talk crazy. Why not?
Once niggas start with the, you just don't know, bro. I'm like, all right, bro.
You don't know.
Yeah, bro. You don't got the answers, Sway?
I
Sway
came
had
here
the
in a car. You came here on a bike.
answers. Yeah, what you telling me, bro?
Like, who you talking to, bro?
What are we talking about here? You still smoke cigarettes? Not just kidding. Oh, fuck. What else we had before we wrap this up? I think we had a couple things we said.
What else?
Been around
But
the
what
world,
else?
yeah, yeah. That was it. Pope, life, hate and love. What is love? What is love? Is love with your family / wife and kid different from love anywhere else?
Definitely. Absolutely. I mean, for me, we'll say this, like how we were saying, like let's say it's like 1 to 10 or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure. Like if I love something, like I really, 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 really like it, like I love it, I'll stick up for whatever level 1 type of shit. But I'm not gonna kill myself for that shit. I ain't gonna kill nobody for that shit.
Not at that level.
But you come up to my family and my friends, my wife and my kid, those are pretty much all up there. Where like
Would I give my life or take a life
Yeah, how much would I sacrifice for you
for this motherfucker?
for the thing that I love?
Right.
So,
That's strong, bro. That's strong.
but you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's what I would say. So, my wife and my daughter, that's that love. My sister, my father, my nephews, my nieces, and all that shit. It's like right there as well, right up there.
Mm-hmm.
And
There's
then
levels to this shit. How about what level is you on though, for yourself?
for myself,
I gotta remind.
how
you.
much do I love myself?
Yeah,
Well, I don't know. That's a tough one.
that's the hidden one there.
Ah.
That's the one that motherfuckers forget,
Hmm.
and you gotta not forget that shit.
Out of 1 to 10.
Out of 1 to 10 for you,
No, like I'm asking, is it out of 1 to 10?
sure.
Like,
How much do you love yourself?
how much do I love myself? I think I really love myself.
I think you gotta say 10, if not 11.
I don't think 10 though.
Gotta say it.
I can't say 10.
What do you not like about yourself that it's not 10? You know what I mean?
Just I'm not getting certain things finished in time that I want them to be done. I'm getting them done, but not quick enough.
Nah, feel you. Just patience and shit, you know.
Yeah, and it's
Takes
all right.
sense.
Everything's gravy. We doing our thing.
Take
We
time to
healthy.
bloom.
It's all gravy. But like,
You can't have.
I'm like, I don't know, man.
You can't forget about the self, homie. Like that shit is
I'll give myself an 8,
strong 8.
but it ain't no 10.
But it could get to 10.
It's got to be a 10. It's a 10 certain days, I guess.
I feel you. Nah, that's facts too. That's facts.
Right?
Should be moving on a scale.
Yeah. Depends on the weather. Depends on what's good.
Not facts. Sometimes I be hella overworked or some shit, and I'm like, bro, I'm doing all this shit for what, nigga? I can't even enjoy the shit
What do you
that I'm
give?
spending my fucking money on.
What do you give yourself as on the scale?
10 on the board.
This
all the
nigga
time.
love. We already knew that.
Come on, son. Hey, you called me this for a reason, bro. Just
It's
know
like,
you might feel a type of way, but just know, bro, if you in the darkest caves or some shit, I'm gonna always have the torch like this. Don't worry about it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna have this shit like this, bro. Some direction. You be like, who's that nigga yelling all the way down there? Oh shit.
he's gonna get us killed.
He's gonna get us. It's gonna be an avalanche, bro. And I'm like, what does he say? I'm like, run, run.
Everybody behind you is like, shut
You're gonna
the
die.
shut the fuck up. And you're like, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna no problem. And they're like, we will if you shut the fuck up. And then you cause the avalanche.
It's okay.
Yes.
Now you're trapped for another few.
Word.
But it's in good faith, goddammit, you know it.
It's like this guy's motivating, but he can keep it down.
There's always that archetype in a, like most shows have that type of like the loud nigga who's always yelling, but they
Yeah.
got the heart, you know what I'm saying? Like
Love it.
when motherfuckers is fighting the final boss and they're like, we can't fucking beat this guy. He's fucking us up. And then one guy's like, motherfucker, I'm not dying here. And then boom, that's all. The spark you need for everyone else to get it.
Well, you pussies should go behind the bush, but I'm not dying.
Zap. No. All right, let's wrap this up.
And then they're just like, he should have hit behind the
He
bush.
should just hit me on the
When
bush.
he said, like, that's it.
That shit was in solo leveling, bro. He's like, nah, nigga, I'm too fast to get it to stay here. And he starts running, and everybody's like, bro, don't run. Boop. Vaporized. Like,
Dun,
fuck.
dun.
All right, bro. I don't know what episode this is, but it's been a long few weeks off, and we're back in this bitch.
Yeah, it was good combo,
You
yo.
know how it is. Stay true to yourself and stay true to everything you do.
Peace and love.
Peace and love. Lead with that.
Good energy. Don't have that bad energy. Don't hate nobody, man. You can not like some suckers, man, but don't hate them.
Yeah,
Unless
that
you
suck.
hate them. I ain't going to stop you.
Listen, be strong within and then be strong to fight the shit that you can't handle and shit like that, you know?
The bigger man is the stronger man.
That's facts. That's facts. Them demons out there is real. You gotta fuck them up. You gotta fuck them up. Psh, psh, devil may cry.
Just let niggas slip on ice. Make you feel good. And word up to Good Fortune.
Slipping.
You want any type of label on any type of anything, you can go any type of clothing, put your logo, put your artwork, anything. They could print it on a t-shirt, sweatshirt, sweatpants. They could put it on a matchbook. They could put it on a chair. They could put it on anything. Everything. Come on, man. I said matchbook because that's crazy. But, yeah, word up. Good Fortune. And, word up to the world. Life is good. Be good. Have as much patience as you can, man. Life will be smoother for you, man. You get less gray hairs. Love life. All right, word. Word up to Water Leak. We out.